Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for uh, subscribe my channel, and please do likes and comment and subscribe it, guys. Okay, so let's start today topic. So we are going to start the topic called user data. Okay, so how we can use a user data in the Linux environment and Windows environment. Okay, so today I will start from user data. So this is, I think, part 3 sessions. Okay, so let me launch the EC2 machine. Okay, so I'm going to just mention it as a Windows user data. Okay, then I'm going to use a Windows servers. So I can use it any servers. Let me choose it 2019. Okay, and then I'm going to select the instance type. Minimum it should be 4 GB. So let me select 4 GB memory and to virtual CPU. Okay, then I'm going to create a key pair for this Windows and Linux. I don't have right now as of now, so I can just type it user data. Okay, this is PEM key. Okay, so now I'm not going to change any settings because this is a default VPC network and this is a default subnet, and this is assigned enable public IP. Okay, so if you are talking about security group, I'm going to enable it existing group. Existing group, it is allowed for anywhere for all the ports. Okay, I don't want it to go and open the specific ports. Okay, so this is talking about storage. So by default this is sufficient for me. Okay, if you come to the advanced details, okay, if you keep come down in the below, so there is an option called user data. Okay, so if you wanted to learn any details, there is information code. Okay, if you just click it, you can just, it will take into documentation. Just use this documentation. Okay, and so now I am having a some script. So what this script it will do, it will go and it will install the web server. If you are talking about Windows, there is a IIS is a web server in the Windows. Okay, so I'm having a some script. Okay, I'm going to just paste the script. Okay, so this what it will do, it will go and it will install the some features and it will install the IIS. Okay, so these are all the user data. Okay, so this is available in the documentation, and in the Google also you will get it. Okay, so this it will just install the PowerShell. Okay, so let me I have just pasted. Let me launch the instance. So to install the user data, okay, it takes some time for Windows because this has to be installed some features. Okay, so Windows sometimes it takes time. Okay, so in the meantime I'm going to just create a one more machine called Linux. Okay, so let me launch a instance. Okay, I mention it here, Linux user data. Okay, so now I'm going to use a latest one. Amazon Linux also can use it. Ubuntu, Red Hat Associate. Okay, so by default I'm going to use it, Amazon Linux, and this is the latest AMI and instance type, that is anyway. This is fine for Linux. Okay, and if you come to the key pair, I'm going to use the old key pair. Okay, next if you come to here, so the network settings I will be make it as a default, and I'm going to use a old, I mean existing default security group, and this is a by default, it is given for the AWS default storage. And if you come to the advanced details, okay, so there is an option called metadata versions. Okay, so just enable it metadata version. There is a token one at token two, so I'm going to use it v2. Okay, only, and I'm going to just paste the user data. Okay, so what this user data it will do, it will install the lamp stack. So for installing a lamp stack, what are the things it is required? It's required MariaDB and HTTPD. Okay, and it will start the HTTPD, and it is going to install it all the details. Okay, and if you come to AWS SDK also, it is going to install it. It will create a directories. Okay, then again it is going to update the package. Okay, so this is what it will do. Okay, so what we can get it in the output, let's see. Okay, okay, let me filter it only running instance. Okay, let's wait for to come up. Still it is initializing. Okay, still it is initializing. Let's wait for status check first. So in the meantime, I'll just go to the security group and I'll just show it to you. Okay, I'll just open the security group. If you go to the edit endpoint rules, see I have just opened it anywhere. Okay, all TCP I have enabled it, HTTP also I have enabled it. If you don't record also, all TCP it is included AT also. Okay, that you can do it. Okay, if it is enabled, no problem. But make sure that open it only specific port number. Okay, so let's just browse the public IP address if you get the output or not. Maybe some Windows sometimes it takes time. So this is for Windows 243 IP address, and this is for Windows. Okay, so by default it is redirecting to HTTPS. Okay, we are not enabled SSL. That means secure 443. So we have just installed HTTP. Okay, that means only port number 80 it will be running. Okay, just remove that HTTP. See, we are getting output, and the current load is CPU load is 3%. Okay, and it is showing availability zone and instance ID everything. If you just type it load test, current load is 100%. Okay, so it is going to auto refresh. Okay, so this is about uh, Linux user data. Okay, so this is our web page. Okay, let me come to here Windows. I think it takes time because Windows normally takes time to install it any packages. Okay, see this is our Windows server. That means IIS web server. So this is also it got installed it. So this is about today's topic, guys. If you have any doubts, just comment and subscribe it so that I can make it a more videos. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye. See you in the next session.